Welcome to Kenpo University. My name's Al.
And I'm Ted.
And we're going to be doing always shuffle on elbows unless his body weight is coming to you. We're going to use hooking wings out of purple, and we're going to use thrusting wedge out of blue to give you examples. Now, even in yellow, with deflecting hammer, you're shuffling in to do that elbow. So I'm just using these two techniques as examples. If you're not up to these techniques in the system yet, doesn't make a difference, okay? Just kind of remember that you always shuffle on elbows unless his body is coming towards you. If we're doing a technique, I'm gonna go to purple and blue for these two. So if we're doing hooking wings and he's doing a low push, he comes in, I step back, I kick, I do my hammer, my back knuckle or chop, and this hand's coming down. If you notice, if I come up, I can't reach him. So I have to shuffle in a little bit to get that, and then I've got my palm claw coming back down. So on hooking wings, you have to shuffle in for the elbow because you're not close enough. Most of the time, what you want to think about is if I just used an extended hand, if I hit with the hammer fist, and whether you're doing a back knuckle, you do a chop to the collarbone or to the nerve, if I'm using an extended hand, if his body stays there, if I go from a long range or for the arm, if I go to a full extension on the arm to a shorter range weapon, there's no way I can hit him. I have to shuffle forward to actually hit the guy, okay? So that's how you want to think about it. If we were doing thrusting wedge, so he comes in with the push, I step in, I get my palm claws to the face and his hands come in. When I clear his hands down so they don't hit me in the face, I'm clearing down and I pull him in to this elbow. So if I left him out there someplace, I know, but if his body is coming to me because I'm pulling him that way, then this is going to work well, okay? So if his body's coming towards you, you don't shuffle. I'll give you some examples. If you're doing deflecting hammer out of yellow, you shuffle on the elbow because he was kicking you and you're trying to get to an elbow range. If you're doing mace of aggression in yellow, he had you already. When you hit those arms down, his head is coming right at you. You don't shuffle because his body's coming at you. Okay? So there's a couple examples, but you can look throughout the system and you shuffle when you need it. Shuffle when you need to is one of the things we usually say, but the actual rule is always shuffle on elbows unless his body is coming towards you. Hey, it's your lucky day. Here's a change up for you. So if you're doing hooking wings, a lot of times the manual says it's an outward, downward, diagonal back knuckle to the face, but a lot of times people do hammer sword. I'm one of those people because that outward diagonal downward sword matches with 5 swords. So before I do it, think about this. Do hooking wings, go right into 5 swords. I'll hit pause now. Okay, I'm going to do it. So as he comes in with a low push, cranes, kick, hammer, chop, palm, uppercut. He moves in, and I drop him. Okay? So that's how to do hooking wings into 5 swords. And think about it, any other place in the system where you might be doing a figure 8 like that, you might be able to just go right into that move. Thank you for watching this video production from Kenpo University.